discuss about compound microscope, its parts, principle and use with care. So let's begin. First, microscope is an instrument designed to see smaller objects such as microorganisms, transverse section, vertical section, etc., which we cannot able to see with naked eyes. Microscope or simple microscope, which uses single lens system to magnify minor objects, whereas compound microscope uses 3 to 5 or multiple lens system to magnify objects. There are 4 main types of microscopes on the basis of source of illuminations, and these are: number 1, light microscope, which uses visual light as source of illumination. Second, ultraviolet microscope. It uses ultraviolet rays of shorter wavelength in the range of 2000 to 2400 angstrom. Third, X-ray microscope. In this microscope, X-rays are used as source of illumination, having wavelength 0.005 to 200 angstrom. Fourth, electron microscope. It uses beam of electrons for illumination and used for higher magnifications and higher resolution images, but with this we can't see living cells. Now let us talk about compound microscope. It was first designed by Jacques Janssen and J. Janssen, Dutch spectacles maker, in 1590. It is one of the most commonly used and most suitable microscope in biology labs. Now, how does it work, or principle of compound microscope? Microscope magnifies as well as resolve the objects which we see under it. First, magnification. It is written as capital M. It is defined as a ratio of the visual size of an object to its actual size, or M is equal to size of image seen with microscope over size of image seen with normal or naked eye. Magnification is calculated by multiplication of magnification by objective lens and magnification by eyepiece. Magnification of microscope can be increased by means of increasing the power of objective lens or eyepiece, or both. If we use 10x objective lens and 10x eyepiece, the magnification will be 100, and if we use 40x objective lens and 10x eyepiece, it is of 400. Second, resolving power. Human eyes can't see objects smaller than 100 micron. It means that 2 points less than 100 micron apart appear as 1 point to our eyes. So the ability to see two close points as separate points is called resolving power. So resolving power of human eye is 100 micron, whereas resolving power of microscope depends upon kind of illumination. It is equal to 1/2 of the wavelength of the illuminating light. The wavelength of visual spectrum is 3900 angstrom to 7800 angstrom, and average of it is 5850 angstrom. So resolving power of light microscope is 3000 angstrom or 0.3 micron. Now parts of compound microscope. It has mainly two types of parts. Number 1, optical parts, and number 2, mechanical parts. First, optical parts, which include number 1, mirror, number 2, condenser, number 3, objective lens, number 4, ocular lens or eyepiece. Number 1, mirror. It is plano-concave type. It is plane on one side and concave on the opposite side. It collects light rays and focusing these towards condenser lens. Number 2, condenser lens. It lies below stage and concentrates the light rays towards object or objective. Third, objective lens. It is a type of lens situated at the lower end of body tube and actually attached to movable nose piece. It produces initial magnified image of the object. These are found in different magnifications like 10x, 40x and 100x. 100x objective is always used with oil immersion. Fourth, ocular lens or eyepiece. It is near the observer's eye. It may be replaced with another lens of lower or higher magnification. Eyepieces of different types like 5x, 10x, 15x are used. It further magnifies the primary image produced by objective lens and it produces final image. Now second, mechanical parts. First, foot or base. It is horseshoe shaped or U-shaped metallic structure. It is lowermost portion of compound microscope and it bears the whole weight of microscope. Second, pillar. It is solid structure and arises from one side of the foot. Number 3, arm. It is C-shaped or curved part of microscope and joined to pillar with inclination joint. It has stays on one side and body tube on another side. It is used to carry microscope from one place to another. Fourth, body tube. It is a cylindrical tube which can be moved up and down. If we move coarse adjustment screw anti-clockwise, it goes upward, and if we move coarse adjustment screw clockwise, it goes downward direction. It bears a revolving nose piece with objective. Fifth, draw tube. It is also a cylindrical tube but with lesser diameter. Upper end of draw tube holds the eyepiece. Sixth, nose piece. It is situated at the lower end of the body tube and it allows interchange of low and high powers objectives. Seventh, coarse adjustment screw. It is located at the upper portion of arm. With this we can move body tube up and down, so we can adjust distance between objective lens and object. Eighth, fine adjustment screw. It is also located at upper portion of arm below coarse adjustment screw. By rotating it, we can make the image sharp and fine. Ninth, stage. It is a rectangular platform and have circular aperture in its middle portion. It provides space for the object mounted on a glass slide and aperture allows light from mirror to enter towards objective lens. 10th, stage clips. These are two metallic clips on the sides of stage, and clips help in holding of slide firmly in place. And finally, care and use of microscope. Number 1, always place the microscope on the center of table or shelf to prevent its accidental fall on the ground. Second, when we carry it from one place to another, microscope always be held in upright position. Third, never touch the lens of the microscope with your hands. For their cleaning, always use lens paper. Number 4, never put wet and dirty slides on the stage. Keep the stage always dry and clean. And 5th, always locate the object to be studied with low power and then for higher power. During higher power use, always move body tube slowly towards the object, otherwise it may damage slides or objective lens. Thanks.